So on June 4th, Star Wars The Acolyte comes out. However, it's also coming out to theaters. So, select North American theaters will be showing the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte on June 3rd. So it's going to come out a day before the actual show comes out. Now, they've been promoting this show a lot. A lot of trailers, a lot of hype. And I guess this is another way to hype people up. Releasing it in theaters. Now, am I going to go to the theaters to see The Acolyte? No. Is anyone going to go to the theaters to see the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte? It's possible. But as I've stated in other videos, The Acolyte's whole premise, I think, breaks canon. You can watch those videos. I'll put them at the end of the video. I think the whole premise of the show breaks canon, and so far it doesn't look good because they've showed us a lot of trailer. My last video, we went over 10 reviews from people who got to watch the show early, and while many of them gave the basic, like, oh, it feels so Star Wars, I love it, there was one review someone who actually watched 4 episodes. Most of the reviewers watched 2 episodes. Someone watched 4 episodes, and they were highly concerned with the show, so I recommend you watch that video. So The Acolyte coming to theaters, it's okay. I mean, some people are going to like it, so it's for those people. It can't hurt Disney by having it in the theaters. They're going to make some money, and I guess that's good. And you get to see it the day before. So if you're one of those fans who are really, really excited for The Acolyte, you've been waiting for The Acolyte for so long, then you should probably head to theaters to see it. But again, I'm not going to, and I don't think The Acolyte's going to be a very good show. But again, people keep telling me in the comments, yes, let's not judge it before, because we don't want to go into the show with a negative mindset. You won't like the show if you go into it thinking you're going to hate it. So we got to go into it positive, not positive, just level-headed, and give the show a chance. But for me, it's hard to give it a chance based on what I saw and based off what Leslie Headland said about George Lucas. Some weird stuff about Star Wars and George Lucas. Next, George Lucas says a lot of the ideas from the original Star Wars has been lost since the sale to Disney. This is big. George Lucas says a lot of his ideas from the original Star Wars were lost after he sold Lucasfilm to Disney. I was the one who really knew what Star Wars was, who actually knew this world, because there's a lot to it. The Force, for example, nobody understood the Force. Lucas then says, when they started other ones after I sold the company, a lot of the ideas that were in the original sort of got lost. But that's the way it is. You give it up, you give it up. It's kind of sad. You give it up, you give it up. Do I think he regrets it? I think he does. You know, he said he didn't want to do it because he knew it would take another 10 years. He didn't want to make a commitment to make these movies because he has a family, and but I think he does regret what he did because of what Disney's done to Star Wars. He sold it to Disney for $4 billion, and Disney has actually lost money, I think. They've been saying, oh, we made $12 billion, but some article went into a deep dive of how Disney's actually not made their money back from buying it from George. And, I'm just really disappointed because it seems like George can't say how he actually feels because he owns so much Disney stock and all that. But I think he's disappointed. I can't assume from it. Based off that, one says, a lot of the ideas were lost. I mean, that's pretty deep. To me, that says that he not only he might regret it, but he's really disappointed in what they've done. Okay, and the last piece of news today is Star Wars Hunters. I don't know if you guys remembered Star Wars Hunters. It was a 4v4 game that was supposed to come out on the Switch in mobile. This was talked about like 2-3 years ago, and then it was supposed to come out. It didn't come out, and then they have this like soft launch where like a lot of people got to play it, but it wasn't officially out, and like I guess you could test it out. And then it kind of went silent, and like a lot of people were still playing the game anyways, but it never officially released. A whole lot of confusing stuff. However, it is officially coming out June 4th, the same day as The Acolyte. And they also released a gameplay trailer. I'll play that for you now.
Live on the Outer Rim Sports Network. Welcome, Hunters fans.
Here are today's combatants.
Here we go. It's about to get hot.
Let's show them what we got.
Right back at you. What are you looking at? Respect the armor. You.
Excellent choice. The power of the dark side. Bring it up. Locked and loaded.
Are you ready to squad brawl?
Time to chase the trophy.
Sit with control. Power control. Power control. This ought to be good.
So that's the gameplay trailer for Star Wars Hunters, and honestly, I'm impressed. You know, they took a lot of time to make this game. They clearly care a lot about this game, and I thought that was a good gameplay trailer. I think it's fun. You know, it's not this big game that's going on the PlayStation and going on the Xbox. It's going on the Switch and on your phone. I don't know if it costs money, but I think it'll be a great game to play, and I think I'll play it. I think I'll enjoy it. I may make some videos about it. But it is also scheduled to release on PC and consoles later this year. Now, is that going to actually happen? Who knows? But it is set to later. But as for now, it's just a Switch in the phone. Based off what I've seen, I think it's a pretty good trailer, gameplay trailer. It really looks fun. It looks like it can be an addicting game. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That's all the news for today.